guys are doing awesome today. What we're gonna do is take a really cool scale pattern today. I'm gonna show you guys how to use this and incorporate this in your solos and your playing. I'm gonna show you some connections between the chords and the scales that's gonna really help you. We're gonna use this and move it all over the neck. I'm gonna show you guys a lot of different positions. Essentially what we're gonna be doing is showing the same type of scale, but it's gonna be changing each time we change the chords. I know that might sound a little complicated, but I promise it's not. It will really give you some really cool options to play whenever you start playing over chord changes. And it's gonna sound even better because when you change the scale, when you change the chord, you're actually playing those notes that are in the chord directly. So let's get started on this and have fun. My name is Shane. Here we go. What we're gonna do is play this over the key of C. So I'm gonna show you these patterns that are gonna go all over the neck. So you guys might be used to playing a major key 4 in the key of C. Maybe you're playing it like down here because this would be the C notes. You might be playing this right here. What we're going to do is actually change that, and we're going to play it this way and that way instead of stuck in one area. So this is really going to help us create some really cool solos. So key of C, this is going to be our C note right here. This is on the 8th fret on the lowest string, the lowest E string. So we're going to go this way. We're going to play a pentatonic pattern. So it's going to sound like this. And the notes we're playing is just going to be C, D, E, G, and A. So, okay, so what's cool about this is when we play this, this is all over the C chord. So this power chord right here is C also. And then this would be C note here. But then when it changes to the next chord, which is going to be B flat, B flat's right here. So we want to change the scale at the same time. So this would be B flat chord. So we would go. So it'd be over B flat, so it'd be B, C, D, F, and G. So far we have the C chord, and then B flat. Then when we go to the F, we're going to do the same thing. So we've got our F power chord here. So what we've got are these 3 cool positions, and we're going to move these everywhere. Alright, so if you missed it last week, I launched a Patreon page. This is going to have all of my backing tracks, all my tabs, extra tips, just all sorts of cool stuff for my lessons. If you guys missed it, please check it out. It is a great way to help support me in the channel, and it's just another level of giving back to you guys that has a lot of cool options I think you guys are really going to appreciate and get a lot of extra things out of. So check it out in the link below. Okay, so once we have that down, then we can move to the next area of the neck, which I kind of alluded to it earlier. This is also a C note right here, and this is because these are octaves. So C, C. So we're going to take that pattern and move it up the fretboard. So the same notes, C, D, E, G, A. And as you guessed it, we're going to do the exact same thing, because then we're going to come back here to B flat, because here's our octave. And then on F, if you notice, this is F right here. So this is F, the octave. So we have to skip down because of the way the guitar's tuned. So at this point, what we're going to do is play our first notes. Okay, and then the next area we can play is we can keep moving it down the neck here. So we've got C right here, so same notes as here. We can play this 5-note pattern just the same and make some really cool solos out of it. And then go back here to our next chord, B flat. So the next one's going to be a little bit trickier because we're out of fretboard. So we'll just kind of improvise it a little bit. So on the F, we're missing these 2 notes down here, but that's okay. So what we would do is just go back and play the same ones. Because it's still over the F chord, it's still going to sound good. So if we had an F chord right here, so all together we have that's all over the C, B, and then the F. Okay, so now that we have all these down here on the lower register, we can go up here to the upper register. So we have a C power chord here. So we can play this. Exact same pattern, which is awesome, exact same pattern. And then back to our B flat, which is here. And then our F. Okay, so then we can then continue it because right here, there's our C and here's our C. And then go back to our B flat. And then we can do our F right here. Something to remember when you're playing these, if you start on the 6th string up here on the top, you're not going to run on a fretboard if you're trying to go the whole extended pentatonic scale. If you start on the 5th string root, you are going to run out of space. That's just part of the way it works. Okay, so the really cool thing is once you've got all these scale positions down in different areas, you can start making really cool solos with them. You can interconnect them together. You don't have to play each scale over each chord. That's what I'm trying to teach here, and I think it's a really cool concept. Sometimes it might not be so practical, but in a lot of times if the chord changes are slower, you can do that and it's going to sound really cool. Alright, that's it for this time. I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. I hope it gave you some really cool inspiration. Remember, you can take this scale in C major and you can move it to different keys. All you have to do is just find the root note of the key and start on that root note and work your way up and down the neck. You guys have a super day. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.